亲罗罗曼亲，陈前作为罗曼亲罗提升萨吉吉，东都东西天江南跑走本顿见马达，所以罗曼亲亲。三老土界也对金和的农民见就难成了见多功，大约罗马的天路，罗马我把门公进入这个这个路那些些，那说来明。家那的天道，天道中有，那么今日在往前那山路，那日夜，人都懂了，真的是情，看成可话都那中有。那么比梦中难见那老有比马这些，的家门不管了，土地娘的长大。那么一些做真心可做的都能这些，年年到手是变做了头个中间全部都有。嘎得就别了嘛，天老手就一都能这些，那就特别看不了，都不能想自己，滚钱怎么人天老了都。卡达公贝在金中南能见他的三八自己，娘们就要听见那个电说结婚的这些，多年间年过今年。上就了结完自己，春秋满面都是天老的进度节的这些，来到草间从的边就姑娘三八自己。一定如果嘛不见那个角度的日子，这过的年这么多年，那三个生家完自己，可就这边就见见那人头。真的自己，那个人是把上那样都他着，谁不让自己？日子过么能见那空的人面露的自己。嘎的那达达公，就是这个上了浪叫的把自己，娘们想把个就进那大上，人这些，他的娘们。 自金就南马罗上就涅槃自己。至今堂东家波天老祖灭土家罗尼日些，内灭都不只有他那龙山拉万的万主的。而今当把上进天罗尼罗克也能这些。也白上了我想啊，但被上面叫主的，马杰罗的罗马杰罗西罗波山罗那这些。当真现在在那之间的。堂主的温馨都是不上见见了能光出的那这些，我们那满个那不个都的个堂主的。业障打扰那东西那那生活，那这些，多见上了给你的那家人看就这般子的。炎阳晴天把天南晴夜，那日些，那些老爷们把山南天热闹，也把土地。我说主必都听见那就是我，那日些。太郎山间，芝麻大南，人人帮个山中子弟，野蛮东罗林波金罗的东居，都那日些。亚尔当家是公巴他给用的可能自己，俺们用的将从今路耶稣都能这些，那么点点是这些呢？康中王的天能自己，假设老尊他因心路上的你，能这些，如果真正把满心的今天人能自己。别马卡迪亚苏吉纳的天，这些，当那一些，那多年前，这般自己。一年阳中文波起怒是日用，那是些，那个南马金罗金那土著那全部自己。真心在月拉 之辈。Lama Bu Nima三种修持方法后来尼波梅拉尼波松多布斯杜天多能给考古朝阳是是bedtime Lama Bu Nima现代奴役多生节，日前东南他们没有讲念头，中华没是念的，今天人民同心的给我们的里边要来。Lama Bu Nima来了一起结我心结，干了东西你来小心，难得日落多么满。究竟就这什么你我居民就这不少见Lama Bu Nima牛的毛都中巴拉心结在你的那样的慈悲中的让心知道日都见的空那北京大这只为上的Lama Bu Nima让就让个多心结，让穷给把让给马多白就白手中去那走，娘妈没给来修结个给老洋洋西家呀呀。Lama Bu Nima牛的南球龙个同心结，夏里送进车拉爸爸龙眼让就岁岁Lama Bu Nima切拉自动头脑自动Lama Bu Nima的那个人就心结，江州心结送的是那个人的天马吉。切中着就别掉了，在老庄里就他妈的Lama Bu Nima牛的其实就是心结。那的都里都那从前阴间圣洁上界各种成就已经让都 是者今天得知今怒修那拉玛吉怒图杰尼者那金吉瓦巴拉心杰三杰那拉玛当在准备嘎丁然都莫中在那一切在就那么在中了那么吉怒图吉尼的那个心结让心上结人家马心当头去个家公马就有马家就马人让你弄家拉玛吉怒图吉尼的让人让萨多瓦心结永明希望您的天马的平难解自己的嘛连连的俺的自己跟你真些马丁拉玛吉怒图吉尼的真别人把心结门来你别你们跟他听他在东街东啊就是终于能接的真没真没能归就呀拉玛吉怒图吉尼的是拉尼巴心结当不送就来没把他妈准备头发没上他白路都没给世界准备能你别不当然拉玛吉怒图吉尼的唐青头日什么心结就是对你就我心结后面弄那同我心结结我你怎么心结为了一起结我心结让我不去没法心结这拉尊重的心结今年浪都我心结今年没结我心结你不容出也在去把心经，内路中有心结路，让人你才把心经，可能也在去把心结。切切上见的把心结， Sorvadisu Lama Rinpoche Buddha Tenshin Chiji Kami Dulu Iso Chile Toyin Yimin Bazinji Sorvadisu Lama Rinpoche Buddha Tenshin Chiji Kami Dolores Chile Toye Yemen Singilu
Precious Guru, I supplicate you, kind my Lord, I cry out with longing. Unfortunately, my one hope is you. Bless me that we mingle our minds indivisibly.
Tarbadam Tamjin Jimbe Badu Jiva Ziva Dhanji Sur Sibre Manam Kadan Yambe Sinjin Tamje Deva Dandin Rana Dandar Nyurdulam Nibayan Dava Zuba Sanjorambo Tobasa
All mother sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, abstractors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, abstractors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Sanchun Nimban Chijepa Sanje Namla Chapsunje Chudang Sanchu Simbaye Sola Dibjin Chapsunje Chetan Hunje Deshije Sanchu Tune Chibata Sancho Simba Labala Tedo Ranjine Bada Tebjin Dola Kindunda Sancho Sene Chibjeje Tebjin Tuna Labala Ramba Jenda Labaje
I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progress along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progress along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje Chudan Sujin Chonam Sanjo Padu Dani Chapsunje Nagya Jinso Jimbe Sunamje Rola Penso Sanje Dupacho
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Skilled in compassionate means, you unconquered subduer of Mara's hordes, took birth among the Shakya clan. Your body shines like a mountain of gold. King of the Shakyas, I pay homage to you. First you aroused the mind of enlightenment, then you completed the collection of merit and wisdom. Through vast deeds you became the protector of beings in this age. To you I offer praise. Tamer of gods, knowing that it was time to tame us, you descended from heaven as an elephant, and seeing your clan of birth, you entered the womb of Queen Maya. Homage to this deed. When 10 months have passed, you were born as a prince of the Shakyas in Lumbini's fortunate grove. Praised by Brahma and Indra, your supreme marks confirmed your enlightened line. Homage to this deed. As a powerful youth lying among men, you showed your skill in Anga Magadha, defeating proud men. You were peerless. Homage to this deed. To conform with the ways of the world and to avoid censure, you possessed a retinue of queens and ruled over a kingdom with skillful means. Homage to this deed. Seeing that worldly endeavors have no essence, you left your home and traveling through the sky, ordained yourself before the stupa of great purity. Homage to this deed. Intent on persevering until you had reached enlightenment, you practiced austerities for 6 years on the banks of the Narayana river, and ultimately perfecting diligence, you attained the highest samadhi. Homage to this deed. To make meaningful your effort from beginningless time, you sat unmoving beneath the Bodhi tree in Magadha, and fully awakened to perfect Buddhahood. Homage to this deed. Soon after, you looked with compassion upon beings, and in holy places such as Varanasi, you turned the wheel of Dharma, establishing disciples in the 3 vehicles. Homage to this deed. To put an end to evil opponents, at Gaya and Magadha, Banga, you subdued all Maras, such as the 6 Titikas, teachers, Devadatta, and so forth. Victorious sage, homage to you. Unparalleled in splendor in all the 3 worlds, at Sravasti you displayed great miracles. Presented with vast offerings by gods, men, and others, you caused the teachings to spread. Homage to this deed. To spur the indolent at the holy site of Kushinagar, you parted from your immortal Vajra life form and passed into Nirvana. Homage to this deed. To show that you had not actually perished, and so that the beings of the future could gain merit, you emanated a wealth of relics and caused your remains to be divided into 8 parts. Homage to this deed. When you were born chief among men, you took 7 steps on this earth and said, I am supreme in this world. To you, wise one, I submit obeisance. First from Tushita heaven you came down, and in the king's palace entered your mother's womb. In the grove of Lumbini, mighty one, you were born. To you, the victorious God of gods, I submit obeisance. You were tended by 32 nurses at the palace, and spent your youth in sports at the house of the Shakyas. At Kapilavastu you took Gopa as your wife. To you who are without equal in the three worlds, I submit obeisance. At the four gates of the city you were shown the four kinds of sorrow, and cut your hair in front of the Vishuddha stupa. On the banks of the Narayana river you practice as an ascetic. To you who are free of the faults of the two obscurations, I submit obeisance. At Rajagira you tamed the crazed elephant. At Vaishala the monkeys offered you honey. In Magadha, mighty one, you realized Buddhahood. To you in whom omniscient wisdom blossomed, I submit obeisance. At Varanasi you turned the wheel of Dharma, and in Jeta Grove you showed great miracles. At Kushinagara your wisdom mind passed into nirvana. To you whose mind is like the sky, I submit obeisance. Through the merit of thus extolling briefly the deeds of the Bhagavat, the Lord of Doctrine, may the actions of all beings equal the acts of the Sugata himself. Tathagata, may I and others become identical to you in your form, retinue, lifespan, pure realms, and noble excellence marks of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased. And let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions wherever I and others dwell. May the Buddha come into this world. May the Dharma teachings shine like brightly as the sun. May the knowledge and practice of the master and disciples, the upholders of the teachings, grow. May there be the auspiciousness for the teachings to endure for long. Lord Avalokiteshvara, Gelomapalmo, Yeshe Sangpo, Dawashunu, Peyapa, Changsem Tagyal, Ningpupa, Potendro Jegyal, Shangton, Tragic, Kempo Tsidulwa, Dewa Chempa, Skola Chusanwa, Sherabumpa, Gyal Serimpuche, Konchok Sampo, Lama Ngawawa, Changchup Senge, Kenching Nyapopa, Sonam Dar, Jampal Sangpo, Sangin Yepa, Mikyu Dorje, Konchuk Yelang, Wangchu Dorje, Choki Wangchuk, Ngangi Wangchuk, Tulku Dugyu, Tempa Namgyal, Karma Chagne, Pema Kunga, Tili Wanjung, Sherab Drakpa, Tenzing Dudu, Master Tenzing Tinle, Karma Gedon, Tempa Rabgen, all the root and lineage gurus of great kindness, I supplicate you, please grant me your blessings. May the entire surface of the earth become a pure land free from stones and gravel, even like level palm and in nature smooth like lapis lazuli. Protector of all sentient beings without exception, deity who destroys the endless hosts of Mara, perfect knower of all things without exception, victorious one and retinue, please come to this place. As I offer you these pleasant and white lotus flowers, as big as billions of worlds, with 100 petals and their pollen beds, please be seated and be comfortable. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offering, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and beseeching, I dedicate for the complete enlightenment of all beings. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater and lesser vehicles and the teachings common to both according to disposition and mental capacity of sentient beings.
Oi, nam kha tam nyam be sim chin tam che. Nam chin la na me pa yang da pa zo be san je je gong pang to pa sa. Che de tek pa chen bu so jong dang ne song wa sa nyam san chou chou de sem ji pa dang jie de sin sa. Dun chimi la jen be domba songwa ne tingmi je duna mine ina je be domba si chenpe du so songwa sawa tang eni tik chin de san chok je sim jin sim be gon yam se lang na ni ju domba chu chum se yor xian Del pakpa chine zeke jirem laye namjur tangde wa nyamsa langna sangha sawe ju je ka top tang domba in la de jorwa in. Yang hunje jase tang je pa nam jen ze pe char gang yin ba. Eni ranju la chik se jia xian. Ele mandawa domba chuchum san domba xi chakpa yinba jeta hunje xipa la so renjin zhenbe chungze mena yang zokpe sanje namne chuni debjini tang jisun domba xirpa na debjin xirpa dubye zha tang charwa na zha jomba Ban do jie yong ding yang da ba zhou xian ma ri bei ni tou da wu sang na xi zhe qu tang jie lo zhi jie ba na yang da ba zhou bei san jie bei na ko lo jie wu jie bo da jiang xi de da ne zha ye yuan la so ban jiu ba na gang na nu ba mi ba na jiu rang so ya war do de Japo teni song yin de sim chin tam che la tarpa tam chen chin be Lama norwa dong jin yin dong ko na ren ze ba ba jiang xi da wu nang ka tang yan be sim chin tam che la ma jur yin do pin do be tuk ye chen bu kor nam xin tek ba chen bu la na me ba dong dong ba lang bo chen bo Randong tar simba na sawa se chen, yindong hlor limba na sepa sepa, lenyung je drapa pangwa na korpo wa, nyangi lande pe gompang nipa na range tong jiso topa, korwe nele matarwa sepa tangi tang nyumong pa le tamchi sepa na sipa kundo jorwa yongso sepa. Thom tha par to gebe chutun bana yang tak pi ka si pan chingwa tham che je pa na lak pan nam pa to ge tho nam ba tham chen chin ba yi xin na wa na lak pan nam ba to ge shirap ji e da ke shi pa ne kang ge ji so lo pa de yin shi pe yong tin Để di sở chế ta rồi cùng nông sản chốc xem tên ba ý见劳动亚瓦多瓦心情tham chế chế东chế sở đẳng nê cấp nương thô lá gô bà nà phim bà sản sở đẳng thả thốt nghĩ lệch là gô bà nà trò vả sản sở đẳng xem nà lên đê giang bà nà mô ghê mì bà sản sở đẳng xế đăng dùm đê giang bà nà nê mì bà sản sở đẳng Lam san chok je so je chu na nong so zo par san ser dan. Re la na me pa yang ta pa zo pa san chok ni pa to par san ser dan. Je ke de o jin san je ni be xian ne. Ge wang ta da yang da so wa tang. Dik pa ma nam par jong wa te. Ge su ser dan dik pa nam jo ser. Để viên xếp số dòng cả xã tổ, xí sông bà tар, số dòng cái đồng bà chế tар lăng xí sông hòa để tар tử đã kể chẳng xem chín tham chế để đồng đảng phim bà ta trổ hòa lá số bà gu bà để đã kể xe từ ta này dòng cái chế sĩ sang nhân mà xa chế bắt đầu nhìn là좀 동바 랑 마냥 봐 처진도 송화 지원냐 내야지들도
Now listen with the motivation of bodhicitta set upon supreme awakening and think, having taken the healing and purifying Sojong vows of the great vehicle, I will keep them so that all sentient beings, limitless as space, may attain the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. The observation of the 8 temporary vows of the lesser vehicle, referred to as the 8th branch, one-day NyungNe vow, is observed by householders. When these vows are observed while imbued with the intent of bodhicitta, in accordance with the Mahayana, they become the discipline of refraining from misdeeds. In this practice, one combines the observance of the temporary vows with the generation stage practice of the deity yoga of noble Avalokiteshvara, and for this reason it becomes a yogic practice of the action tantra, Kriya Tantra class of the secret mantra, and a branch of the secret mantra vows. Thus, when one commits to apply one's own mind stream in the manner of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the past, and one does not transgress their ways, it is called the discipline of vowed restraints, or a vow. The following is a brief commentary on the meaningful parts of the text one by one, beginning with, just as the previous Tathagatas, Arhats, the perfectly complete Buddhas. Since the perfectly complete Buddhas are those who have proceeded in accordance with the natural state just as it is, they are Tathagatas, thus gone ones. Because they have separated from the enemy the 4 Maras, they are Arhats, foe destroyers. And since they have completely perfected the qualities of renunciation and realization, having awakened from the deep sleep of ignorance and having come to understand all knowable phenomena, they are perfectly complete Buddhas. For example, when the heavenly steed of a wheel-turning king enters into battle with the enemy, it does so intrepidly and without travail. It is willing to forsake its own life in order to protect the king. Likewise, because they show the unmistaken path to liberation and omniscience to all sentient beings, and because they are solely devoted to the purpose of others, the Tathagatas are like a heavenly steed. Furthermore, because it is with great compassion that they carry the burden of benefiting all sentient beings as limitless as space without being asked, and since they also demonstrate the unsurpassed meaning of Mahayana, they are like a great elephant. Furthermore, having brought their task to completion, they did what needed to be done. Having actively sought the benefit of others, they have completed their tasks. Abandoning the obscurations of karma and afflictions, they have laid down all their burdens, having achieved nirvana, the state beyond sorrow, and they reach their own goal. Due to eliminating all distorted views which prevent escape from the samsaric state and all the afflictive emotions, they have completely destroyed their bonds to existence. By demonstrating the Dharma that is virtuous in the beginning, middle, and end, their speech is utterly perfect. Having severed all ties with samsaric existence, their minds are perfectly free, and because they possess the wisdom that knows everything, their wisdom is completely liberated. This describes the qualities that arise in whomever follows the example of the Tathagatas. Thereafter, since the Tathagatas have forsaken concern for themselves in order to show others how to train in the motivation of bodhicitta, it says that they act for the sake of all sentient beings. Because they temporarily establish beings in a higher birth, they benefit them. Because they ultimately establish beings in definite goodness, they liberate them. Because they have purified karmic results of stinginess, it says they eliminate famine. And because they have purified the karmic results of hatred, it says they act to heal beings from illness. Furthermore, the complete perfection of Dharma directed towards awakening, accomplished by them, is the path, and the definitely realized, unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, accomplished by them, is the result. Regarding this practice, the second Buddha, Padmasambhava Udayana, has said, "It fully restores, so, all virtue, and purifies Jong, all negativity without exception. Since it restores virtue and completely purifies negativity, the Tathagata has called this the practice of Sojong." Thus it is said that one should think, "I shall take up and keep the Sojong vows properly, and for the sake of all sentient beings I shall benefit them, and thereby liberate them," and so on. With this intention I shall take up the 8 branch vows and keep them properly and without corruption from this very moment until sunrise tomorrow. Keeping this in mind, one repeats accordingly.
소변나 욕배 상제당
Choksuna Shupe Sangyedang,
장초선바 탐제당
Samsung Sempa Tamchedang,
좀된된 냠이 샤케 잘보당
Shomdende Nyame Shakya Galpodang,
탁바 진에서 원속 달라 공소 솔
Apa Chenrezi Wangchukdala Gonsu Sol,
제단 훈제 대진식바
Jitango Shi De Shingshepa,
라좀바 양다바 조버 상제
Achompa Yangdapa Zope Sangye,
다장시다베
Tacha Shetabu,
남보 친보
Ampo Chempo,
자와 세신
Tawa Cheshin,
제바 세바
Pa Chepa,
콜보와
Upowa,
나게 동지소 토바
Yagi Doso Sotopa,
시바 군도조와 용소 세바
Pipa Kundo Joa Yonsu Sepa,
양다베바
Yangdakpeka,
르반 넘버 조베 토
Panampa Towe Tu,
르반 넘버 조베 시랍진 대남지
Lepa Nampa Towe Sherab Chende Namki,
신진 탐제제 동제 세당
Semche Tamche Ki Done Chedang,
핀바르사베 세당
Pempa Chawer Chidang,
고와르사베 세당
Owa Chawer Chidang,
네미바르사베 세당
Neme Pa Chawer Chidang,
무게미바르사베 세당
Muge Me Pa Chawer Chidang,
산초게 소제
Chanchuki Choki,
추나 용소 조바르사베 세당
Unam Yonso Zopa Chawer Chidang,
나나 메바 양다바
Lana Mepa Yangdapar,
조바 산초 똑바르사베 세
Ope Chanchu Topa Chawer Cheer,
소병민 발랑바 대진다
Sojong Gepa Lapa Deshindu,
너 본인마 시제외장
Dagnang Me Shigiwe,
든든의 종대
Udene Sunte,
집시 상념마 마샤제 바르드
Yesisa Nima Ma Shagi Bardu,
소병민 바양다 벌러마제오
Sojong Gepa Yangdapar Lampa Jio. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dwelling in the 10 directions Blessed Lord, peerless King of the Shakyas, and noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, please heed me. Just as the previous Tathagatas, Arhats, and perfectly complete Buddhas, who like the heavenly steed and the great elephant, did what had to be done, completed their tasks, laid down all the burdens, reached their own goal, and completely destroyed the bonds to existence, whose speech is utterly perfect, whose minds are perfectly free, and whose wisdom is completely liberated, who for the sake of all sentient beings, in order to benefit them, liberate them, and heal them from illness, and to eliminate famine, in order to fully perfect all Dharma directed toward awakening and to realize unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, most definitely took up the practice of Sojong. In the same way, I, who am called NyungNe, from now on until sunrise tomorrow, shall most definitely and perfectly take up the Sojong vows. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dwelling in the 10 directions, blessed Lord, peerless King of the Shakyas, and noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, please heed me. Just as the previous Tathagatas, Arhats, and perfectly complete Buddhas, who like the heavenly steed and the great elephant did what had to be done, completed the tasks, laid down all the burdens, reached their own goal, and completely destroyed the bonds to existence, whose speech is utterly perfect, whose mind are perfectly free, and whose wisdom is completely liberated, who, for the sake of all sentient beings, in order to benefit them, liberate them, heal them from illness, and to eliminate famine, in order to fully perfect all Dharma directed toward awakening, and to realize unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, most definitely took up the practice of Sojong. In the same way, I, who am called NyungNe, from now on until sunrise tomorrow, shall most definitely and perfectly take up the Sojong vows.
Yang dun chemin la jin ba don ba xi sa wa shi chun jie yin la ye ba yu jie yin la jie bu yu jie yin la sun nam yu ba le tang bu ran yu jie ni ju don ba xi ba shi chun jie yin la ye don ba tam qi jie za wa yin ba na za wa ye xi zha de培养每人着大戒，他呢受差受多把色受引切戒受没就把他戒，一节大的时候就这全部大戒，他呢看不把谁看见讲，马上把门铃把他你，后么你这个特别的话懂得。念话大戒，出生节拼从大话，咱们没日办，没长办，就把棒把他送，让那萨拉节用地没讲，用地有把人把没去，那么人全部大戒，他那个人当这么这样已经是把这个人们啊把他热人。把有这人啦，这呢，强风把人的，那马帮呢，然就把没把就是强给你，让到这那看起没实现，让你这东把让玩呀，一呢，没给我就把东把刚阳送门的把呢，然后呢，说这样强当。让他每多说因怕把当加入剧本强当，因呀心多当，再往拉说你把是热动他们去半个把电影，都是有电影那是让你懂电影把真把所谓切到，前那的把接到就把得到等呢。假设节在就上的技术手法都有的，超给他在去节上吧，搞完他今天说 这行不如那个话没多当人莫切拉索称话如那金巴西巴被满意那恰当都有拉索帮你今节人送这么当一个节前的日节了有话当那个当那种那话说帮吧呢感觉那把这话当대신절국당 냉조당 덴베 나가 논렘바 빠왕당 능원소 로몬 부저세바 남봉와 제모를 지솜 드마이바 년마 요핀체 공부동아 세베 초당 자소 동안에 지바 세베 지바 신당 신유行动拉索入家难龙没接，出港的那个，特定突破，让人怕不没有把大个当大这个，并说特定前步啦，没得把嘞，但错在某人送当，承受经济人送不。这个都是有给人拉送的，人拉接帮的，即使上年马下接班的，每年把送啊啥我啥送完接我年吧，这也记得住。
The words starting with just as the previous, constitute the prayer of taking the 8 temporary vows. These 8 branches are then further divided into the 4 branches of discipline, the single branch of attentiveness, and the 3 branches of subduing discipline. The first branches are the 4 branches of discipline which restrain one's own mind from unwholesome actions. Since these are the roots of all vows, they are known as the 4 roots. They are as follows. The first is to not kill any being. Besides not killing a human being, one should not even kill a louse or its eggs, which also belong to the realm of living beings. The second root is to not steal. Besides not stealing large possessions owned by others, one should not even steal a morsel of food. The third root is to abandon non-celibate conduct. Besides not pursuing the meeting of males and females for the enjoyment of sexual intercourse, one should not even look at one another with a lustful mind. The fourth root is to not speak lies. Besides not telling a great lie, such as falsely proclaiming oneself as having high human qualities, or lying about having qualities on the bhumis and paths that one does not have, one should not even fool others jokingly while playing around. The single branch of attentiveness is to abstain from alcohol. If one does not abandon this action, one's mind will become careless. When intoxicated by alcohol, one cannot be aware of every aspect of what to do and what not to do, and one also forgets about the vows one has taken. Due to this, one engages in non-virtuous actions and is therefore unable to keep any of one's vows. For this reason, one should abandon all intoxicating food and drink, such as alcohol made from fermented grains, such as wheat or barley, or alcohol made from honey, flowers, or any other fermented substance, as well as intoxicating fruit or roots. As for the 3 branches of subduing discipline, in order to refresh the recollection of one's vows, one subdues all of one's activities as a lay householder and follows after the excellent conduct of bodhisattvas. Thus, one engages in subduing. First, one abandons dressing up and looking attractive, or applying sweet scents like camphor and sandalwood, which are applied with the intention to charm. Then one abandons adorning one's body with garlands of flowers, jewels, and so on. One abandons earrings, bracelets, and so on, which are the 3 kinds of adornment. One abandons moving one's limbs for the sake of frolic and laughter. And one vows to remain silent in various ways, which refers to abandoning the 3 kinds of entertainment: dancing, singing melodiously by elevating and lowering one's voice, and playing instruments such as string instruments or flutes. Second, one abandons eating at inappropriate times and does not consume from noon until sunrise the next day any food such as grains and fruit to quell one's hunger. One may, however, drink liquids such as water and tea to quell the pangs of thirst. Third, one abandons sitting on high and luxurious seats. This means not to sit upon any seat higher than 1 cubit, or upon seats bedecked with silks and brocades, or tigers and leopard skin, which are unsuitable for ordinary people. Thus, when the 3 kinds of entertainment, including dancing, and the 3 kinds of adornment, such as garlands, are considered as one branch, these are the 3 branches of subduing discipline. Thus, thinking, I shall keep these 8 branches without corruption until sunrise tomorrow, one repeats the following.
NyungNe Sokyu Mezashin,
Dine sochu michashin,
Yinja Noryana Meza,
Shingi noya lameja,
Tikpe Chijang Mejejen,
Dik pechukya michechin,
Zunja Chikjang Menhao,
Zunki chikya miao,
Yune Mangpo Nyetimbe,
Yongi mapo nye tepe,
Changna Yongso Pamarsa,
Yangni yoso pawacha,
Chitin Chinto Mezashin,
Iten chito michashin,
Kijin Tamayin Bese,
Deshin duma iveze,
Zedan Chengwa Tamejin,
Idan tewa dani kien,
Notan Karso Pamarsa,
Rutan kaso pawacha,
Zedan Dachung Dadone,
Jita tachung tatuni,
Sokyu Laso Mezipa,
Sochu laso michepa,
Zedan Sokyu Laso Pang,
The sucho laso pang,
Nami Sancho Nyotocho,
Lama changchung yoto shok,
Dohan Mangko Simchina,
Duwa matu semchenam,
Sipin Sole Dowa Isho.
Sipe tsole doa sho. From now on, I will not kill, I will not steal the belongings of others, I will not engage in sexual activities, I will not speak false words. I will totally abstain from alcohol as it a gateway for many mistakes. I will not sit on a high luxury seats. I will not eat at inappropriate times. I will not use perfumes, jewelry, and ornaments. I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance. Just as the Arhats refrained at all times from these actions such as taking the lives of others, so shall I avoid these actions such as taking the lives of others. May I swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening, and may sentient beings fraught with many sufferings be freed from the ocean of cyclic existence. From now on I will not kill, I will not steal the belongings of others, I will not engage in sexual activities, I will not speak false words, I will totally abstain from alcohol as it a gateway for many mistakes. I will not sit on a high luxury seats, I will not eat at inappropriate times. I will not use perfumes, jewelry, and ornaments. I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance. Just as the Arhats refrained at all times from these actions, such as taking the lives of others, so shall I avoid these actions such as taking the lives of others. May I swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening, and may sentient beings fraught with many sufferings be freed from the ocean of cyclic existence.
Tariano,
Lexo.
Te Tava Chum Teni, Tar Semba Save, Cheta, Parpa Tonyu, Java, Pazer de Semba Chok, and Yingbo. Zongle, Songwa, Chum Namdar, Zonde, de Tusum Je, Jarwa, Setan Jebe. Chum Je Pumbo Tanji, Ranju, Lajo, Warsi Patan. Nunchi Chum Cherry, Nipa Tanji, Tapar Sijin, Sinchi, Manyamba, Sipa So. Ting, Tama, Timba, and the Egypt.
In order to develop such discipline to perfection, the Dharani of the essence of the 6 paramitas of the noble Amoga Pasha Sutra mentions the numerous benefits of this Dharani, such as By reciting this Dharani of pure discipline, the entire accumulation of ethical discipline of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 times will be brought to perfection within one's own mind stream, and all faults of one's previous violations of discipline will be purified, and henceforth one's discipline will not decline. Thus repeat the Dharani.
Om Amangashala.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satopema Bibuketa.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Saminda Avalokete.
Samanta Avalokite.
Home Page Sofa.
Besvaha.
Om Amangashala.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satopema Bibuketa.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Saminda Avalokete.
Samanta Avalokite.
Home Page Sofa.
Besvaha.
Om Amangashala.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satopema Bibuketa.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Bunza Dara Dara.
Saminda Avalokete.
Samanta Avalokite.
Home Page Sofa.
Besvaha. Amangashala Sambara Sambara Parapara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Mindadura Dura Samendo Avokadu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Parapara Dara Dara Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Parapara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Mindadura Dura Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Mindadura Dura Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Mindadura Dura Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Mindadura Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Dara Dara Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu Amangashala Sambara Sambara Mahashuddha Sadopamanda Dara Dara Samendo Avalokadu Humbedu
산촉 삼바 삼배 산촉제 주바제 바체 니린섬 치린섬더 삼바차 몰란타팔라티 람 데와당 주바 데와 까빠망도 초조반제파 삼배 몰란에서 스첨제 파르더 삼바 용서조 빠르시던 몰람대의 지들조.
Furthermore, when the bodhisattvas of the past performed enlightened actions out of love, having made fervent aspirations throughout the 3 periods of the day and the 3 periods of the night, they enjoyed ease on the path. The path was applied with ease, and they completed the accumulations of many eons. Thus, one repeats the aspiration that completely perfects the paramita of discipline, which has arisen out of an aspiration of love, through flawless discipline in accordance with the rules of conduct.
Sulti sultim tvamichin. Sutrim napar dadanden. Lomsen mepe tsutim ki. Sutrim paron zitso sho. Through flawless discipline in accordance with the rules of conduct, through perfectly pure discipline, and through discipline devoid of arrogance, may I carry the perfection of discipline to completion.
Trong đêm để sáng dục về cấp rắn đông yi di tăng chỉ về miên lệ lý sông hòa nam chẳng xâm trở trả xâm trở lại ở de chia sẻ miên lệ chúng sinh nhằm ba đạp chẳng gia chi dị chi lan lệ sở chi về phiên用ba đời mỹ ba sông hiện thế lệ chẳng chế ba đời đa hòa rù nè đô lệ 강직 가르파 삼지 메차팔 자와세와 만나 출제네 강직 담추라든지 빠나 대식되나 각발주 배체 민친들네 라빠치 주바 대네 대외 순난 팍발송 시바달 띵바지 배체 이런 거 돈바 송왕에 다다 산지제 띵바 탈톡게 감들 인친직도 돈바 나직 송와 피용 체세 애양 산촉 생제 생부 돈부 피용 남카단 칩종 미제 조바 산지제 공팡 토파른 졸라 세파 다리제 값을 Jurga Turji Latan Najit Namjur Samo Tang Jevan Yam Solam
现代人人节这顿苦境，现在我俩每次接触来门讲了，参加节目，全个我都头发是把人吧，搞娃工薪得到给娃这样，用和娃节嘛他们控制所应该些的是帮助娃。因为在那个早上出去，我忘得一顿做。
The glorious protector Arya Nagarjuna said, "Grant the vows of Sojong to men and women alike so that they may obtain the pleasing bodies of the gods who act as they wish." Thus, in the past, when Lord Buddha was alive, even those who kept the one-day NyungNe vows a single time, with merely a selfish mind, were reborn in the God realm of the 33. Since even those who have slightly transgressed the one-day NyungNe vows will be reborn in the God abodes of the four great kings, it is said that the benefits of taking the vows are unfathomable. Moreover, it specifically states in the Moon Lamp Sutra that the merit of practicing a single precept for a single day and night during an era when the holy Dharma is being destroyed and the teachings of the Sugata are coming to an end is far greater to making offerings to millions of Buddhas for inconceivable eons. The merit of practicing a single precept for a single day and night during an era when the holy Dharma is being destroyed and the teachings of the Sugata are coming to an end is far greater to making offerings to millions of Buddhas for inconceivable eons. Thus, it is of greater benefit to keep a single vow for a single day during the final times of the present Buddha's teachings than it would have been to keep vows for a long time during former times when the teachings flourished. Furthermore, the benefits of taking vows with a mind of bodhicitta are immeasurable like space and will lead to the attainment of the state of complete Buddhahood. In particular, in the present context, by engaging in this practice in relation to a deity of the secret mantra Vajrayana and the profound yogas of the Mantrayana, one will join the ranks of the Vidyadharas in this very life, and however long it may take, it will not take more than 16 lifetimes to attain the supreme city of Mahamudra. Thus rejoice. However, if you do not seal such virtues in the end with dedication, they can become exhausted through various conditions such as anger. Therefore, please dedicate these roots of virtue toward great awakening by repeating the following.
By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings, may I liberate all beings who are taught in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Svabha Shuddha Savadama Svabha Shuddham. All phenomena become void. From within there is a state of emptiness. Upon a precious ground appears a lovely boundless palace, complete with all the perfect attributes, within which I vividly appear as a great compassionate one. Arising from Mudisc at my heart is marked with a shearable tree. From the tree at my heart, light rays radiate and invite the glorious Guru, who is indivisible from the great compassionate one. Surrounded by the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the four families, he appears in the space in front of me and sits upon a moon disk resting on a 1,000-petal lotus flower, which sits upon a jewel throne. Homage to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is a Vajra holder and who are the root of the three jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the 3 times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one, who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space like Dhammakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like. Vajra holder and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the three kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by ignorance. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. May all sentient beings be endowed with happiness. May they be free from all suffering. May they never be without happiness. May they abide in great equanimity.
Mabududenba Yejimbangujimbasa Sari Sudidamba Yetukatayanipe Ramten Rumben Chedin Yekankolamjembate NyungNe
Svabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddhoham Om Shunyata Jnana Vajra Svabhava Atmakoham. All phenomena that are subsumed under perceiver and perceived become empty. From within this state, the nature of my mind appears as a white tree upon a lotus and moon disk. From it, light streams forth and fulfills the purpose of sentient beings. The light then gathered back into the tree, which transforms into a golden lotus marked with a tree. From the tree, light emanates once again in the form of hooks and lassos that invites the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. They dissolve into the lotus and tree, and instantly transform into myself, appearing as a noble Avalokiteshvara. My body is youthful, white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion, unadorned. It is visible from the neck up. Of my 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at my heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. My remaining 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. I am adorned with ornaments of precious gems, and am wearing an upper garment of antelope skin draped over my left breast. My lower garment is made from Benares. My crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and I emit rays of white light. At my heart, upon a moon disk, is a white letter Shri, whose light rays invite Avalokiteshvara and his retinue from the pure land of Potala. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Ja, Hum, Bam, Ho. We merge inseparably, and my three places become marked with the syllables Om, Ah, Hum. Again, light radiates from the tree at my heart, which causes the 5 Tathagatas to come here. From their hearts emanate the 4 mothers holding primordial wisdom nectar, which they use to bestow empowerment directly upon me. The nectar overflows and transforms into the essence of the Guru, appearing as Amitabha at my crown, Akshobhya at my forehead, Ratnasambhava beyond my right ear, Amokasiddhi beyond my left ear, and Vairochana at the nape of my neck. Thus I am crowned by the lords of the 5 families. At my heart upon a lotus and moon is the essence of the wisdom being, the great compassionate one. He is the size of a thumb joint, and at his heart is a samadhi being appearing as a white letter tree. From it light issues forth and purifies the obscurations of all beings, and they all transform into the great compassionate one. The light then returns and dissolves back into the tree.
Nam
Svabhava Shuddha Savadhamma Svabhava Shuddhoham. All phenomena become void. From within this state, from the tree at my heart, emanates a letter broom, which travels to the space in front of me. The broom then melts and transforms into a palace of jewels, square with 4 doors. Inside is a jewel throne and a moon disk upon which is a multicolored 8-petal lotus. At its center is a tree which transforms into the great compassionate one, crystal clear, resembling myself. His body is youthful white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black wrathful face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing frowning grimace. Above it is a red peaceful face with a crown protrusion. Unadorned, it is visible from the neck up. Of his 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at his heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. His remaining 192 hands are in the gesture in supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. He is adorned with ornaments of precious gems, and wears an upper garment of an antelope skin draped over his left breast. The lower garment is made from Benares. The crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and he emits rays of light. Above, a Hri transforms into red Amitabha, his hands in the gesture of Samadhi. In the east, a Hum transforms into blue Akshobhya, his hands in the earth touching gesture. In the south, a Tram transforms into yellow Ratnasambhava, his hands in the gesture of supreme giving. In the west, an Om transforms into white Vairochana in the aspect of supreme awakening. In the north, an A transforms into green Amoghasiddhi with his hands in the gesture of granting protection. All of them are adorned with jewels, and the 3 places are marked with the 3 seed syllables. The light radiating from the 3 syllables invites the wisdom beings who dissolve into him. Thus we have merged non-dually.
Tang Shira Chola Nasum Sala Nagin Sam Tubemedu Mame Teja Om Dibelam
Homage to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is a Vajra holder and who are the root of the 3 jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the 3 times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like. Vajra holder and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the 3 kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by poisons. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Mount Meru, the 4 continents, the sun, and the moon. By visualizing it as a Buddha realm and offer it, May all beings enjoy the perfect purity of this realm. Having offered this excellent and pleasing mandala, may we experience no obstacles on the path to awakening. May we realize the enlightened mind of the Sugatas of the 3 times. May we neither stray into samsara nor rest in nirvana's peace. May all beings, limitless as the sky is vast, become liberated. Streams of pure mother wisdom, nectar, descend from the fingers of myself and the great compassionate one in front, filling the vase completely.
kusuma kusuma yada duru 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 duru
Then I, the deity wisdom being, dissolve into the main deity in front. Above my crown is Geloma Palma, who supplicates the Noble One on my behalf. In the English language, Geloma Palma's praise to Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara.
三句的都都是，三世界不能不尽，这些人变成么子去，下里几步都是，经济被满出都这样，可我懂得能够证明的，这面家没得出门子。这边在家里没附近，北面走大山的我是，中国之间多多真些云，人情嘛不忙你那见，我们走的走的就也云，这都不可能不可，你就都给人家那啥。这么没个别人说的，对我那边都多讲，要是这个人做了努力，都是这个人说东西，这个金就多人不如钱，求你说那么么就说，都是这个就那个那些，顺道之间可以去不对。了天就的多多来着，世界更多追随我，从不能说也没得，我们都都那些都都是，用着你是怎么年，民族的军出来着，那个也都突然那个，也今年是讲不老师。也对边疆的大家说的，那天的起步那不没，让就的他们俺家天天的那个巴掌的，这的我多少那这的那马西瓦孙也的，老有走都当从别的。特别讲究特别的不是，你的瞬间我们做了算，老的些把面过的过的，这些难的就是，三句的都这公司，三世界根本难不进，这些人本从没人去。下里几步都是，境界变满就都这样，可我懂得能够证明的，证明家没得出门的，这边在家里买不进，本门做大山的安息，中国之间多多的有。人情嘛不不你那见，我们唱的说的就别有，老的都不管那么不可，你就都给人家那种，这么没个不能说的，这么那不能多多讲，世界各上成了的，都是这个日子相相知。特别紧张，昨天跑了身，求你是那么么有数，都对面就没干的事，顺道之间可就不对，到了天就得这么回来着，世界很多对谁从别那说也忙着，这张亲自的事。满多年孙的马年，阿弥陀的全出土，可以都突然那个，也今日自己我老师，自己边疆的都有所知，那真的基本那个没，见的大忙就长。人家天天的那个巴掌的就。
Oh, my brother. prostrate to the protector of the universe, the Guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Mara Brahma, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all these gone. Ones you crowns adore me, the Buddha boundless, light huge and rastas used to hungry. Ghost you left signs adore me, the lotus. Your perfume hair flushes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you mesmering bodies, white as a snowing coat, your hotly glittering pearls, you are decked in radiance like the red of dawn, you had spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a steel lake, you sting like the atom. Clouds, many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Violets pressed, covered by antelope. Hide beautified by funny wrist bracelets, anklets. You are bad on a pristine pure. Tooth and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. You sublime gold bed studded with fine gems from your hips, dress garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberated so soft. Delight you dispel age and disease, you are supreme. Among beings, victor over Maras, holds golden extendingly beautify your feet. You for boundless set you beings in peace, dignified like elephant graceful as swan, doctrines keeper all accumulations. Done savor from the oceans of milk and water, men or women, if you rise each day. Done devote your mind with respect to Chen Rezik, and you praise him with this excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worthy and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. Oh, my prostrate to the protector of the universe, the Guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Mara Brahma, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all these gone. Ones you crowns adorn me, the Buddha boundless, light huge and rastas used to hungry. Ghost you left hands adorn with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flushes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you mesmering bodies, white as a snowing coat, your hotly glittering pearls, you are decked in radiance like the red of dawn, you had spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a steel lake, you sting like the atom. Clouds, many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left place discovered by antelope. Hide beautified by funny rings, bracelets, anklets. You are bad on a pristine pure. Tooth and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. Your sublime gold bed is studded with fine gems from your hips, dress garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberated so softly. Like you dispel age and disease, you are supreme. Among beings, victor over Maras, holds golden extendingly beautify your feet. You for boundless state you beings in peace, dignified like elephant graceful as swan, doctrines keeper all accumulations. Done savor from the oceans of milk and water, men or women, if you rise each day. Then devote your mind with respect to genre, seek and you praise him with this excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. Oh, I prostrate to the protector of the universal Guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Marabama, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all these kind. Once you crowns adorn me, the Buddha boundless light, you generous as used to hungry ghost, you left sons adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up like red gold garlands. Oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you smell smelling bodies, white as the snow in caught your hotly greeting. Pearls you are decked in radiance like the red of dawn. You had sped like perfect lotus Susa, ranged on a steel like you sting like the atom. Clouds many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left place discovered by antelope. I'd be defined by funny wings, bracelets, anklets. You abide on a pristine pure lotus, on your belly smoother the lotus petal. Your sublime gold bed is studded with fine gems from your hips, stretched garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberated source of delight. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Mars. Holds golden necks and jingling beautify your feet. You fall bounded, set sick you being. Peace dignified like elephant, graceful as swan, doctrine skipper, all accumulations. Then savor from the oceans of milk and water, man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenrezik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. Please grant your blessing that the teachings and the holders of the teachings will remain for a long time, and that myself and all sentient beings may train in bodhicitta. Grant your blessing that we may fully attain the union of shamatha and vipassana, and that we may perfectly realize omniscient wisdom. To my endowed with perfect health, the other certificates I offer to the Noble One, Lord Avalokiteshvara, the Buddhas, and the Bodhisattvas. In this and all my future lives, may I be born in a good family, and may I be endowed with a clear intellect free from pride, and may I have great compassion and devotion to the Guru. May my samaya with generosity remain firm. The bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind arising in whom it has not yet arisen, or it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase, higher and higher. I offer a happy-scented stream of nectar to the protector of Avalokiteshvara, a lamp for wandering beings. May all defilements and the two kinds of obscuration of all beings be completely purified, and may there be the auspiciousness for all beings to achieve the stainless three kayas. Exalted Lord, please heed me. I request you to forgive my lack of clarity in meditation, corrupted mantra recitations, and impure activities regarding cleanliness, all of which I have committed while controlled by lethargy and agitation. In the space before me, the exalted noble one who was born from the 6 syllables, he bathes me with the nectar that flows from his fingers, which purifies the 3 obscuration. The deity then dissolved into my crown. Dedication from Santideva, the way of the Bodhisattva. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in the minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may the present joy know no decline, and may the taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states, wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers may torrent rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become swift groves with pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shalmali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools, all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crashing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those who hell is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering the flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vaitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as the kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, their frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength it is that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flow of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once, fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the densities of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it to come to banish dread, this youth with bound-up, gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their dadam before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful cloud let fall their cooling scented rain, the obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, and may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokite's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive the sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near the time bring forth like Maya Devi free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill. And may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drinks. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn dawn. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchanged and now set free. And may the weak receive the strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in swift reunion with the kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectless, be weeded in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose mind are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of Tara, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all the evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May their very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and the Bodhisattva children. And may the earth be awesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples may multitude of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From birds' song and the shining of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains of time on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to their truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicine be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat in solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all they want supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. And may they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revealed and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may the renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the Bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intentions for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhat and Prayatika Buddhas at length attain the perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushi's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives, embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple, ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrow of all wandering beings may they ripen only on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellsprings of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow.